So welcome you all for the next video lecture session. So I'm I Govindraj, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Here we are going to see the video lecture on addition of two polynomials using singly linked list. Okay. So in mathematically we have to know about how to write an polynomial equation. Okay, this we call as a polynomial equation based on the coefficient and then power we call as exponent. Here we are using a variable, it may be x or y. Okay, so before going to the corresponding equation we have to know about how to add two polynomials. Mathematically we write the polynomial terms the same power under each other and then we add the coefficient. Okay, the addition of two polynomials are, okay, take an example, 5x power 4 plus 6x power 2 plus 10x minus 6. Okay, this is a polynomial 1. So we have to represent, okay, each and every term, this we call as a term, that we have a coefficient and then followed by a variable name and then followed by a power or exponent, and then we can able to use either a negative or positive signature here. Okay, that we call a sign, magnitude bit, plus 6 is a coefficient and x is a variable, 2 is called as a power. Okay, if you are going to represent here 4 means next term should be a lesser value only. It may be 3, it may be a 2, it may be 1, anything else. Okay, need not to write here as 6x power 5. Okay, that is invalid. Plus 6x power 2 plus 10x, 10 is called as a coefficient x. Here we are having a power is 1. Okay, minus 6 is only the coefficient, there is no a power, that we call as an exponent. In that case we have to represent as a 0 as an exponent. Okay, plus, okay, we are going to add two polynomial equations, and the second equation is 7x power 3 plus 3x power 2 plus 2x plus 7. Okay, when you are going to add, so how can you able to add is if both the power are similar. Okay, if x power 4 and then here also x power 4 means we can able to add the coefficient and commonly we have to write x power 4. Okay, when you are going to compare first term polynomial with the second term polynomial, okay, we have to first compare with then corresponding an exponent. Okay, if exponent is different means we can't add the two coefficient. Okay, we can switch over to another coefficient, that is exponent, like this goes on. Okay, first thing we are going to compare 5x power 4. Okay, if there is any 5x power 4, that is x power 4 means we can able to add it. Okay, if it not present in the both the equation, that is the second equation, means we can conclude the resultant polynomial equation as 5x power 4 plus, okay, and then 6x power 2 compare with 7x power 3, that is when you are going to compare only for the power. If the same power each other means we can able to add it. Okay, this is quite different, this is quite different, and then which is highest value means 7x power 3 is highest value, we can able to write it, and then 6x power 2 compare with 3x power 2, that is x power 2, here also x power, the same power. Okay, that is same exponent. In that case we can able to add the two coefficient, that is 6 plus 3 9. Okay, we have to represent only one exponent value, that is x power, because both are similar, and then followed by 10x, and they are going to compare the second second polynomial, here also x power 1, here also x power 1, we can able to add it, 10 plus 2 12x. Okay, and then minus 6 plus 7. Okay, here x power 0, here also x power 0, in that case that is representation 1. Okay, minus 6 plus 7, that represent plus 1. Okay, this is the resultant equation for adding two polynomials. Okay, the similar case here also, that same examples. Okay, this is the first polynomial, the second polynomial, if the similar power in the equation means we can able to add it, or else we can able to move to the next coefficient or term, anything else. Okay, these are two examples adding two polynomials. So this is a representation how we are going to add two polynomials using linked list. Okay, first list 1 and then list 2. Here we are having a three fields, one is called coefficient, second called as an exponent or power, third one called as an link field or next field or address field. Okay, this coefficient is 5 x power 2. 2 is called as a power. Okay, followed by address is pointing to the next node in the list. Okay, here we are having a three terms. First term is 5 x power 2 plus 4 x power 1, that is x plus 2. Okay, and each and every node in the list we are having next field. Okay, it denotes pointing to next node address, and then second node pointing to third node address, and then last node we are going to represent as a null. Okay, that is called end of the linked list. Okay, second list 2, this is called second polynomial. Here we are having a 5 x power 1 plus 5. Okay, that is an equation. We are going to conclude that singly linked list as 5 as coefficient in the first data field, and then second one exponent as 1, that we call as an power. Okay, and then third field is called as an pointing to next field, that is called next field address. Okay, and then last one is 5 x power, that is 5 is our coefficient, and then 0 is your power, nothing present in the equation, and the last field next is called as a null. Okay, when you are going to add two polynomials using linked list, first they are going to compare the power. If the power is similar means we can able to add it. Okay, if the power is different means we can straight away copy into one resultant list. Okay, that is 5 2. Okay, and then 4 1, here also 4 I 1. Okay, 1 as well as 1, that is power is equal means we are conclude as only one power, that is x power 1, and then we are going to add the first polynomial coefficient with the second polynomial coefficient. 4 plus 5 9. Okay, and then and third node, here also they are having an power 0, here also power 0. That time we conclude an exponent here, and then followed by the coefficient of two list 1 as well as list 2. Then we are going to add two numbers, 2 plus 5 7. Okay, right, so this is an algorithm. Okay, what the algorithm is, the term of the polynomial are scanned from left to right. Okay, each and every polynomials first they are going to scan from left to right. Okay, compare each and every terms with the corresponding powers, and second one, the term with power that occur only in one polynomial is simply copied into the resulting polynomial. Okay, when you are going to compare two polynomials, if the polynomial power, that is x power 5, compare with x power 2 means, okay, x power 5 should be copied into a resultant polynomial. So that's the meaning says in the second point. And third point, the coefficient of terms, the same power added, and then new term is copied into the resulting polynomial. Okay, if the both the power, that is called as an exponent, are similar means we can conclude or add the two polynomial terms and finally store into an resultant polynomial. So this is an algorithm. Okay, here we are going to see the pictorial representation of how to add the two polynomials. Okay, this is the first scenario. What the first scenario is, so void is the return type, poly underscore add is a function name. Here we are having a three parameters. First parameter is I am going to define a ptr1 as a pointer variable. Okay, return type is struct node, and then start ptr2 is an second polynomial pointer variable. Alright, and then going to define struct node start3. Okay, like act as a head pointer. Okay, when you are going to store each and every items into a resultant polynomial, we are going to declare a header pointer, that is for start3 going to initialize as null, initially null. Okay, what the first condition is, the first condition going to check, I am going to enter two polynomials. Okay, that is polynomial p1, polynomial p2. If the both the polynomials are unequal, that is called as a null. Okay, here ptr1 is ptr2 as a pointer variable if ptr1 equal to null. Okay, and or, okay, this is or, and then ptr2 equal to null. Okay, both are If anything one is null means we could not able to add the two polynomials. For example, here x power 3, okay, here 4x power 3 means here nothing present in the polynomial means we cannot add any polynomials here. Okay, that time we are getting output as list is empty. Okay, if both the polynomials present means we can conclude the resultant polynomial. This is the first scenario. Okay, both the polynomials nothing present means list is empty. Understand? And the second one, okay, this is my two polynomial terms. What a two polynomial term is? So first polynomial is 10x power 5 plus 12x power 3 plus 6x power 0, and the polynomial 2 is 5x power 5 plus 10x power 0. Okay, we are going to include all the coefficient and then power into the singly linked list. Okay, in the singly linked list we are having three fields. One is called as an coefficient and then exponent and the next field. Coefficient is 10, okay, and then exponent is power 5. Alright, so each node having an address 1000, 2000, 3000, head pointer, that is called a start pointer, pointing to the first node in the list. Okay, the first node is called as an, here the first node is called as an 1000. Alright, so understand? And then so each node having an address field or next field pointing to the next node address. What is next node address? 2000. Okay, 3000 pointing to the next node address. Last field indicated as null. Okay, similar to the polynomial 2 also. So 5 is a coefficient and the exponent is 5. Okay, 5000 is next field pointing next node address. Okay, 4000 is the starting address. Okay, and then 10 is a coefficient of the second term and then x power 0. Okay, x power 0 is nothing is present in the exponent, and the last node next field indicates null means end of the linked list. Okay, this is a scenario. Okay, could you able to understand? And then first one, if PTR equal to 1, okay, here they are going to mention as start 1, here start 2. Okay, in the before corresponding insertion data. Okay, struct node start 3. Okay, when you are going to store a resulting polynomials. Alright, this is first scenario. Alright, if ptr1 equal to null or ptr2 equal to null means list is empty. Okay, when you are going to add a new when you are going to add two polynomials means we are getting a resulting polynomials. Alright, so I understand this scenario, and then here we are going to represent a two pointer variable. One is ptr1 as well as ptr2. Okay, here okay, here we are going to conclude, okay, while so ptr not equal to null and ptr2 not equal to null. So what is ptr is nothing but a pointer variable. Okay, so this will not happen here. I am declared as a two pointer variable. So first pointer pointing to the starting node in the list. Okay, pointer ptr2 is pointing to the second node in the list. Could you understand? This is a scenario. Here we are going to check the condition. So what the condition is, if ptr1 okay identifies one second. Okay, this is point ptr1 pointing to the starting node in the list. Okay, what is the starting node is? This is start 1, this is start 2. Alright, so PTR1 is pointing to the starting node address. What is starting node address is this node address. Okay, this we call as a temporary point. In previous video lecture we have represent temp1, temp2 like that. This is a temporary variable PTR1. Okay, in the second PTR also PTR2 pointing to the first node in the list. Okay, because PTR1 equals start1, PTR2 equals start2 already declared in the program. Okay, while PTR1 not equal to null and PTR2 not equal to null, both the condition null means it should be come out of the loop, that is while loop, until the condition going to evaluate. Okay, while PTR1 is, what is PTR1? 1000. Okay, here 1000 not equal to null. Okay, first condition is 1000. So I have to write like this. Okay, PTR1 is 1000 not equal to null, and what is PTR2? PTR2 is 4000 not equal to null. Okay, the time condition is true. True means if there is an element present in PTR1 as PTR2, the time enter inside the while loop. Okay, if PTR1 is expo, what is PTR1? This is PTR1. Exponential is, this is exponential. Okay, because both the exponential are equal only, we can able to conclude as a final output. Okay, what is PTR1? PTR1 expo is here 5. Okay, greater than PTR2 expo. What is PTR2 expo? This is 5. Okay, condition true or false? So condition fails, it never executed. Could you able understand here? Alright, and then this is if part. Okay, another else if part. What is another else if part mean? Else if PTR2 exponential, that is exponent, greater than PTR1 exponential. Okay, in the before condition, okay, PTR1 exponential, okay, look at here, PTR1 exponential greater than PTR2 exponential. Okay, in this condition PTR2 exponent, because each and every time we are going to compare. Okay, either greater than or less than or equal to, not, that is less than, greater than, equal to. These are three different conditions we are going to satisfy. Based on the condition only we are going to find out the resultant polynomial as an output. Okay, so here PTR pointing to the first node in the list. Understand? And then else if PTR2 exponential. What is PTR2? This is PTR2. PTR2 exponential is 5 greater than PTR1 exponential. What is PTR1 exponential? This is 5. Okay, both the condition not satisfied, it come out of the loop. Okay, that is not satisfied, else if part is not working properly. Okay, it moves to the another else if part. Okay, in this part only we can able to conclude ourselves. Okay, here else if PTR1 expo. What is PTR1 expo? This is PTR1 exponential, that is power here 5. Okay, 5 equal to and then ptr2 exponential. What is ptr2? Ptr is 4000 feet, 4000 of exponential also 5. Okay, here the condition true or false? Condition true. Condition true means enter inside the else if part. Okay, we are going to call the insert function. Already taught you in the before video lecture insert, how to insert a polynomial. Okay, insert start 3 is called as n. We are going to store in the resulting polynomials. Okay, start 3 comma ptr1 coefficient plus ptr2 coefficient. What is ptr1 coefficient? Ptr1 coefficient is 10 plus, okay, this plus ptr2 coefficient is 5. Okay, so totally I am getting output as here 15. Okay, here I am getting output as 15 comma ptr1 exponential. What is ptr1 exponential? Both side, that is comma 5. Okay, when you are going to call the function insert function, okay, start 3 comma 15 comma 5. Okay, in that time the data are inserted into a new pointer start 3. Okay, should be stored in a start 3 pointer. I am getting output as, okay, the data should be inserted like this. 15 5 and then this pointer should be act as a null, so later should be inserted properly. Okay, and then ptr1 equal to ptr1 next. Okay, what is pointer 1? Pointer 1 is 1000. Okay, 1000 should be changed into ptr1 next. Okay, because they are going to compare the next node. What is ptr1 next? Ptr1 next is 2000. So here ptr1 next is here 2000, here 2000. Okay, automatically a link is terminated here. And then should be changed into here 2000, and then link is connected with the second node in the list. Okay, and then ptr equal to ptr2 next. Okay, what is pointer to 4000? 4000 of next is 5000. Okay, this 5000. Okay, should be changed into here 5000. Here 5000 means a link is automatically terminated here, and the connection is made from this node to that node. Alright, so this is a scenario happens. Again, else if part is over, come out of the loop and go into check the condition again. Condition means again they are going to check the while loop. Alright, so my pointer pointing to the second node in the list. Okay, this is the same scenario. My pointer pointing to the second node in the list. Here also should be changed. Second node in the list. Then this data is copied here. And then totally we have changed. Okay, now look at here, and then in the second scenario, pointer ptr1 pointing to 2000, pointer ptr2 pointing to 5000. Okay, we are going to compare the second node with the second node in the list, anything else. Alright, so ptr1, that is 2000, not equal to null, and 5000, that is pointer 2, not equal to null. Okay, condition true or false? Condition is true. Enter inside the while loop if ptr1 expo. What is ptr1 expo? Ptr1 expo is 3. Okay, greater than ptr2 expo. Ptr2 expo is 0. Okay, 0 means condition true or false. Here condition should be satisfied. True. Okay, true means enter inside this condition. Insert. Okay, start 3 is a pointer, insert is a function. Here ptr1 coefficient. What is ptr1 coefficient? 3. Coefficient is 12. Okay, 12 comma ptr1 coefficient exponential is 3. Okay, 3. It directly insert a node into the resulting pointer. What is the resulting pointer? Start 3. Okay, automatically ptr1 equal to ptr1 next. What is pointer 1? Pointer 1 is 2000. 2000 next is automatically here 3000. If 3000 means this pointer only move to the this node in the list. Okay, here ptr1 is 3000. Alright, could you able to understand? Okay, so automatically the resulting polynomial is, that is resulting node is inserted into the linked list. Okay, first they are inserted as an output correlation like this 15 5. Okay, and that is a node, that representation null. We are going to insert the second node, that is here 12 is a coefficient, 3 is an exponent because there is no exponent present in the second node in the list. Okay, second polynomial list. Okay, straight away they are going to insert the node into the polynomial because the two coefficient, that is 2 if exponent is equal only we can able to add it. If it's different means we straight away copy the first polynomial into the resulting polynomial. That is our algorithms. Okay, and second one, again they are going to check the while loop. Alright, in the while loop the pointer p1 pointing to third node in the list. What is third node? That is, this is the end of the node. Okay, 3000. Okay, ptr1 is 3000 not equal to null. Condition true or false? Here condition true, and okay, and then ptr2, ptr does not move because it state remains in the same location. Okay, 5000 not equal to null. Condition true or false? Condition true. It should be entered inside the while loop. Okay, they are going to check the condition. Alright, ptr1 expo. What is ptr1 expo? That is, here is ptr expo exponential, that is 0. Alright, 0 greater than ptr2 exponential. What is ptr2 exponential? This is ptr2 exponential, also 0. Condition true or false? Here condition fails. Okay, this part is now not executed. Okay, move to the else if part. Okay, move to the else if part. In else if part, okay, what is ptr2 expo? ptr2 expo is 0. Okay, 0 greater than ptr1. ptr1 is 3000. 3000 of expo is 0. 0 greater than 0. Condition true or false? Here also condition fails. Okay, condition fails means move to the next part in the else part. Okay, here one second. Okay, this pointer ptr1 pointing to the third node in the list. Okay, this is the third node in the list. Okay, understand? And then here ptr1 expo. What is ptr1 expo? ptr1 expo is nothing but that is 0. Okay, 0 equal to ptr2 expo, that is here also 0. Condition true or false? Condition satisfied. The condition satisfied means it enter inside the if part. Okay, and then this if part, we are going to call the function name insert start3 comma ptr1 coefficient plus ptr2 coefficient. What is ptr1 coefficient? Ptr1 coefficient is this is 6. Okay, ptr1 coefficient is 6 plus ptr2 coefficient, that is 10. Alright, that is 10, 6 plus 10, we are getting output as 16. 16 comma, okay, here this output is 16, ptr1 coefficient plus ptr coefficient 2, okay, that is 16 comma ptr1 exponential. What is ptr1 exponential? That is 0. Here also 0, anything else. If you are going to represent ptr2 exponential or ptr1 exponential, that is similar only, because we having a similar exponent, we can straight away add it. Okay, this part going to insert into the linked list. Okay, they are going to call the function, we are going to insert the 16 here 0 and then end of the linked list null. Okay, each node represents as a pointer pointing next node in the list. Alright, this is starting point 3. Okay, this represents as start 3. This is a starting node 3. Okay, this is start 1, this is start 2. Understand? Start 1, this is start 2. Alright, we have straight away inserted a certain node in the linked list. Okay, so for this case, alright, if there is a certain element, okay, in polynomial 1 as well as polynomial 2, okay, consider the polynomial 3 has, so polynomial 2 has 3 elements and polynomial 2 has 2 elements. If both the cases added successfully, okay, if here is 5 is coefficient, that is exponential 5, here also 5, here also 3, here also 3, means there is a certain element only left in the polynomial 1. In that case, we can able to use while ptr1, okay, that is remaining element present in the polynomial, ptr1 not equal to null. Okay, if ptr1 is, if something, this is the only one element present in the polynomial, means ptr1 pointing to this node. Okay, that time, okay, they're going to print as left element. Okay, take an example. So if here okay, in that case, alright, so this pointer is pointing to the last node in the list. Okay, this pointer pointing to last node in the list. Okay, for that case, here I am going to change 3000, here I am going to change, okay, for example only I am teach you. Okay, if 10 5, okay, 5 is exponential, means here also 5, means I am getting output as 15, okay, x power 5. Output is proper because this both exponent are similar, and we can conclude an output as 10 plus 5 15. Alright, and second thing 12 3 10 3. Okay, that is both exponent are equal, means we can conclude that add each other and then similar exponent, and then we have to write 3. Okay, plus here both the values are added successfully, the remaining element present in the polynomial p1 is 60. In that case only we are going to use, if polynomial 2 has finished and element left in polynomial 1, means, okay, in that case only this while loop is executed properly. plus ptr1 pointing to 3000. Okay, 3000 not equal to null. Condition true or false? Okay, condition true means should be enter inside the loop, that is ptr1 is 3000 okay, not equal to null. Okay, in that case condition satisfied, enter inside the loop, insert start3 is a pointer, insert is a function, ptr1 coefficient. What is ptr1 coefficient? Coefficient is 6 comma, and then ptr1 exponential is 0. Okay, this straight away going to insert a new node in the list, that is here 6, here 6 exponential, that is x power 0. I'm getting output. Okay, that only they are going to use this start3. Okay, start3 is going to point to the resulting node in the list. Okay, could you understand? And then ptr1 equal to ptr1 next. What is ptr1? ptr1 3000 of next is, okay, what is the next here? That is null. Okay, and then again they are going to check the condition. Here ptr1 represent as an null. Okay, it should be changed into null. Okay, and then null equal not equal null. Condition true or false? Condition fails. Condition fails means never execute, come out of the loop. Okay, this is the one scenario. Take another example. So what the example is? In this case, here we are going to consider this is polynomial 1, okay, this is polynomial 2, this is polynomial 1. Could you understand? Alright, here this is exponent is 5, here also 5. That is here exponent is okay. In that case, here we are going to represent as an here also 3, here also 3. Okay, in that case I am getting output as proper output as okay 10, that is here exponents is similar 10, here 5, that is 15 x power 5 plus, and then here 3 is exponent, here also 3 exponent, in that case 22 exponent, that is x power x power 3 plus, okay, pointer pointing to the last node in the list. Okay, that is ptr, the last node in the list. Okay, here is over completely, and then in that case it should be pointing to the last node in the list, here also pointing to the last node in the list. Okay, while ptr2 not equal null, if polynomial 1, this is polynomial 1, okay, this is polynomial 1, this is polynomial 2. Okay, point ptr2 not equal null, condition true or false? Okay, ptr2 is here 3000, alright, 3000 not equal to null, condition true or false, not equal to null, condition true or false, condition here that is true, true means enter inside loop. Start 3 equal to, start 3 is one of the pointer, okay, here start 1, start 2 equal to insert, we are going to call the function insert, this is a pointer that only is going to insert into a new node, like act as a new node, comma, ptr2 coefficient, what is ptr2, this is pointer 2 coefficient is 6, okay, 6 comma, ptr2 exponent is 0, okay, they are going to insert a new node, okay, followed by 6 x power 0, like that going to produce an output, okay, later I am getting an output as like that, okay, if everything is over means, okay, again they are going to check the while loop, okay, how can I able to check the while loop, so ptr pointing to, that is called as an ptr1 equal to ptr1 next, okay, if this condition not satisfied means they are going to move to the null pointer, okay, or else if ptr2 equal to ptr next going to move to the null pointer, or else this condition not satisfied means, okay, for this condition, okay, else if ptr1 equal to ptr1 next, okay, ptr2 equal to ptr2 next, if the condition is satisfied, because if both the conditions satisfied means at the end of the node ptr1 pointing, ptr2 also pointing at the end of the node, in that case both are equal means that is null, okay, ptr2 equal to ptr2 next, okay, ptr2 is 5000 next is null, ptr1 is next is null, if both the scenario is null means again they are going to check the condition, here what is the ptr1, ptr1 is here null, here also null, so null not equal null not equal null means condition fails means come out of the loop, so after that they are going to print an output called as an added polynomial, okay, when you are going to call the function called as display start3, inside start3 only, so all the element is stored in the linked list, that is 15x power 5, 12x power 3 and then 16x power 0, okay, and finally getting output like this, okay, that is start3, first coefficient is 15 and the exponential is 5 plus, okay, here there is a term does not satisfy any values, 12x power 3 plus all the way both are equal and then 10x power 0, okay, like that I am getting an output, alright, so thank you for watching this video.